Hey guys, so I'm doing my last video and my last look of the day, and that is going to be using this little sponge. It's going to be a first impression. This has come from Ulta. It's like the Sculpting sponge or something like that. I don't remember, but it's an Ulta sponge. I'm so sad because I keep these sponges for 3 months, and I get so excited at the end of the 3 months. And I don't know how, but my container where I keep my sponges got wet or something, and now my sponges, a couple of my sponges were like actually like moldy and dirty, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to check these better, and I had to throw them away. And I have such a connection to these sponges. I'm like, I wanted to use you, but in reality I probably have enough sponges for like 10 years using them every 3 months. So this sponge I believe should be good until, let's see, October, November, December, so Emma's birthday. This is it when it's dry. I'm gonna pause the video and go wet it. Also, my AC unit broke. I hope this isn't too concerning. I took it from my brother. Okay, so this is it wet. It's a lot. It is bigger. It's not that much bigger, but it is bigger. It did expand, and it is more bouncier. So I'm excited to go through a makeup routine and show you guys ways I can use this. So yeah, I will be back when I'm at that next stage. Kind of nervous, not gonna lie, but anyways, my first step is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star Concealer in C0. It's just a white base, and I have worn other makeup, so I have makeup left over from those other looks and those other videos I had to film. So I'm gonna put a lot of concealer on, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this sponge. I'm gonna take the butt of the sponge, I think. Actually, no, this is concealer, so I'm gonna take this side, and hopefully the cold water will soothe it. I'm hoping that the noise that this is making isn't too annoying, because this is the first video I'm filming with that. But it's fucking hot in this room. Sorry, like, I can sweat with these lights. So I do like to take this concealer down on my eyes to have like a little white base on my under eye. Usually to cover up them dark circles, because mama don't sleep at night. Mama got 2 kids. Mama don't sleep at night. But it actually took away a little bit of the white coverage that I would have gotten if I had just used my finger or a brush. This isn't my ideal way of blending out my eye primer, I'm not gonna lie, but it does look really nice. I'm not gonna lie. It does look pretty nice. So that gives me quite a lot of hope. So I'm gonna start working on my eyes. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just did something simple. It's not about the eye makeup, but anyways, I'm gonna take my Maybelline Super Stay Blendable Foundation. I think it's with this multi-use foundation stick in the shade 334 Warm Sun. I hate how little product we get, like you'd get in this, but it is a very good product. I actually used the sponge on the end of this to blend it out, and it actually took away a lot of the coverage, but when it's a too dark foundation, I'm using it for bronzer. It worked out pretty nice. But today I want to blend it out with this butt of the sponge. Because I don't use a liquid foundation, I just use powder foundation because it's summer and it's hot as hell. I really want to see how powder foundation is going to set with this sponge, like with the concealer and stuff like that. I mean, that was pretty easy to blend. Let's get the mirror. Is it just me, or did it actually take away a lot of the coverage? A lot. I mean, you can kind of still see it a little bit, but not a lot. It's just weird. Alright, liquid highlight is next. So, the Revlon Color Stay Endless Glow in the shade 004 Opal. I always put right here on my, or like my brow bone, on my cheekbones. So, what I will do is take the side of the sponge and blend that out. What I'm finding is that this actually wet takes away a lot of my products. Like a lot more than a beauty blender or like a Real Techniques sponge would. Okay, for the highlight, it did take away a lot, but it actually left a beautiful sheen. So it actually did kind of work for that highlight. Next, I'm going to take this NYX Total Control Pro Illuminator in Cool and take just a very, very teensy little tiny amount in the back of my hand. What I like to do is take my finger and put a little on my brow bone, like that. I said brow bone, I meant above the brow. And I'm going to take this sponge. Typically, I just blend it out with my finger. I probably won't do this ever again. You'll probably continue to see me do this with my finger. But I do want to give this sponge all chances. Yeah, see, it just like took away all of the product and left like a weird splotch like right here. And like right here. I don't know about this sponge, guys. I really don't know. I mean, for like that foundation stick and that highlight, yeah, that was pretty good. Taking this e.l.f. Cover Everything concealer in tan, which it looks dark, but it actually is pretty nice on my under eyes. It turns out to be pretty nice. I'm gonna put a little bit right here. Like it says tan, but it's like a good shade match for me, and it's actually pretty full coverage. Like, don't let e.l.f. fool you. They do have some good products at a decent price, and they've always been that way. They've always had hidden gems at a decent price. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tip of this sponge, and I'm going to, obviously, blend out my concealer. I usually do this with my finger. So, it's like, guys, no! Oh my god. Like, no. I mean, I'm okay with having bad makeup at the end of this video. I'm okay with that. Because I'm not going anywhere. My son is gonna see me. That's it. My son and my parents are gonna see me. That's literally it. Let me try this other eye. Maybe this eye was just bad. It took away it takes away the coverage unevenly in certain places. Like in different places. It takes the coverage away unevenly. Like up close on this eye, I can see patchiness like everywhere, and I'm hoping to cover that. Now this could be a great sponge dry. Oh my god. Like usually this concealer sits great on my pores, but right now my pores are like not being covered at all, and usually it sits great on my pores. This is weird. That's weird that a sponge can change it that much. That's weird. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, something that is super important to me is how powder foundation sits on top of my face, because I only wear powder foundation. So I'm going to use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder in Fair 4, which is the powder I always use every day. So I know how this works. I know how it wears. So, and I have a big pan full size in it. I'm curious to see if it meshes with these products weirdly, because a lot of these products are products I use every day, aside from that sponge. Okay. My face looks horrible. Like, my under eyes looks cakey, it looks powdery, it looks like, it's literally everything you don't want. So, I have to be completely honest, like, my under eyes are cakey, they look powdery, they look wrinkly, and my pores are everywhere. Coverage is, like, not the same in certain areas. And I can tell you, I use these products on a daily basis. I know how well they work together. And I'm talking about this concealer. I use it with the highlight. I use the same primer, foundation, highlight, concealer, and powders that I know work together. So, It has, the only thing different is this sponge. And that I use this on my eyes. And this is literally just shadow. I don't think it's gonna affect my under eyes like this. My under eyes look bad. I can tell you with 100% certainty, I will never wet this sponge again and use it. Never. I can't wait to try it dry. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, I think that the next important part is gonna be how powder goes on top of the facial area. Like the face area. So, we're doing bronzer right now. This is an everyday bronzer. I use it every day, so I know how it works with these products. I'm getting quite a lot, and not a lot is going on top. So, like, am I doing something wrong? Because I don't feel like a sponge should affect it that much. Okay, let's just go in with some blush. Gravity. Let's see. From Lunar Beauty. Just don't like how my bronzer came out today. The blush is fine. The blush itself on this side was fine. This side's giving me a little bit of trouble. Which I had a lot of trouble in this area. And honestly, my concealer is darkening up. My concealer is darkening up. What? It never does that. Don't use this sponge wet. Oh my god. This is the worst sponge ever. Like, I'm just gonna use this LA Colors Nude Glow highlighter in glowing. And hope and pray for the best. Pray for me. Okay, I think highlighter went on okay. This isn't the best highlighter anyways, so can't blame the sponge for that. I just wanted to put something simple on. Yeah, the highlighter went on okay. Okay, so it was a trip. Got there. I can honestly say with 100% certainty that using this sponge wet ruined my makeup look. I will never, ever, ever use this sponge wet again. Definitely check out my September favorites or disappointments because I will update you on this sponge then. And if it's a favorite, it's because I liked using it dry. If it's a disappointment, it's because it sucked wet and dry, and I hate this sponge. Right now, I hate this sponge. I can tell you with certainty that my makeup does not usually look like this at the end of my makeup. It usually looks so much better, which obviously on camera, you can't see my pores. I do have pores. Everybody does. I'm normal. I'm human. But usually that concealer will smooth right over it and cover them, and it'll just look good. But honestly, after I blended it out with this sponge, picked up in weird places, and I had pigmentation here and not pigmentation here. You could see my pores through the concealer, and it's not usually like that. And all I did different was I usually just use my finger to blend it out, as opposed to using a sponge. So I'm going to give myself some time to heal because I have done 4 makeup looks today. I'm also sick. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're curious about the products I use on my eyes, I just used the What a Hoot palette from ColourPop. All I did was use this on my lid and this on the outer edge. And I also used the Milani, what is this called? All-inclusive eye, cheek, and face palette in light to medium. I used these 2 shades in the crease as transition shades, and I have this on my inner corner, and that is it. So, let me know what you guys think of the Ulta Beauty Sculpting and Blending Sponge, I think is what this is called. It's not good. Oh, I wish that I had a better opinion of this, but I really just don't. I'm sorry, you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to end this video here. So, of course, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. All that social media great stuff really helps this channel out. Remember that it costs you this much to support this channel. So, I would greatly appreciate it if you drop a subscribe there. Don't forget, I'm always doing a giveaway. So, the next giveaway is at 250 subscribers. It's full of Jeffree Star, Odin's Eye, and ColourPop stuff at the moment. I'm only at like 100 something subscribers right now, so it's going to take me some time to hit that goal. So, you know, as I'm shopping, I'm just going to be putting more and more stuff in that giveaway box. And if you have any suggestions for something that you might want to win, please let me know. I would love to give you guys something that you guys like. All right, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Regularly scheduled programming is going to start soon. Hopefully I will start filming just regularly like I used to. But I just don't wear makeup every day, so sorry guys. I need a break sometimes. Say bye-bye. Yeah. Tell them you're gonna get in the tub. Tub boy! Yeah!